Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Chit Chat and Tea with Amanda Marie, and Merry Christmas. I'm so excited, guys, that I'm actually getting this video out before Christmas, and I was at least able to do one thing for Christmas because it's been crazy and I just haven't had time to do my videos. I want to do them. I've been thinking about them. I have all these ideas, but I just haven't had the time. And so I'm finally doing this one now. So the two cookies that I'm going to show you guys how to make in this video are, as you saw in my title and what you just watched in my introduction. One is called Alfajores, and those are the ones that are the white that you see in this picture that have the powdered sugar on top, and they're like a sandwich cookie. And the other ones are called Italian Christmas cookies, and those are the ones that are more like a cake-like cookie with a glaze on top and sprinkles. So those are the two cookies I'm going to show you guys how to make. Before I get into it, I just wanted to say that these are special cookies to me, especially the Alfajores. That's why I chose to specifically make them. I grew up with my grandmother, who my family on my father's side is from Argentina. And my father came to the U.S. when he was like in his early 20s. So very Argentinian. And the Alfajores are a very traditional Christmas cookie that's made there. And every Christmas, my grandmother from Argentina would send me and my brother these cookies in a box. And I remember just loving them so much and always looking forward to receiving them. And I was hesitant on trying to make them for years and years. I never was able to get my grandmother's recipe, unfortunately, but I've attempted making them years ago. They really didn't come out that great. I did another attempt this year, and guys, I almost felt like I was tasting my grandma's cookie from when I was a kid. So it's very nostalgic for me, and I was very happy. So I definitely was like, oh, I want to share this recipe. That's the backstory on the Alfajores. The Italian Christmas cookies, my family is also on my father's side. They are from Argentina, but my grandmother's actually Italian. Her family immigrated to Argentina from Italy. So the Italian cookies just remind me also of my grandmother. And they're just they're special to me for that reason. So I just wanted to share something a little different, not your typical, I guess, American Christmas cookies or something, just something with a little bit of an international flair to it. And they are good cookies, and they totally make me think of Christmas. So I hope you guys give them a try the recipes out, try something different, right? So without further ado, let's get into how you make these cookies. I'm just going to quickly go through it. It's not hard, guys. And I'm just going to quickly go through the ingredients for the recipe. So like I said, we're starting with the Alfajores. So for those, you're going to need 1 1/3 cup of flour, 1 cup of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 2/3 cup of powdered sugar, 3/4 cup of butter softened, 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 egg plus 1 egg yolk, and 1 cup of dulce de leche. The dulce de leche you can buy right in the store. And, you can make it too, at home. But I just bought the can and used that. So to start, you want to combine the flour, the cornstarch, the baking powder, the salt, and the powdered sugar. So you want to combine all of those ingredients into a bowl, get them all mixed up really good together, nice and combined. And then in another bowl, you're going to take your butter and you're going to just beat your butter till your butter is whipped and like a creamy consistency. And then you're going to zest your lemon, and you need, like I said, you need that 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. And you're going to do that, and you're going to throw your lemon zest in there, your vanilla, your egg, and your egg yolk. And you're going to mix all of those ingredients together. Once you get those ingredients mixed up together, you're going to add your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients and mix them together. Once you do that, you want to form your dough into a ball, and you're going to wrap it up in some saran wrap and nice and good, and you're going to pop that in the fridge and let that chill for 30 to 40 minutes, okay? You can keep it in there longer too. Like this is one of those things where you could throw that in the fridge and do the cookies the next day. Or, if you want to just get the dough made and then you're going to make the cookies the next day. The least amount, though, is 30 to 40 minutes chilling in the fridge, okay? Once your dough is chilled, you want to take your dough out. You're going to get your oven heated up to 375, and you're going to let your dough sit for about 5 minutes, and kind of come. Oh, sorry, my cat's in the background. He's very whiny. Sorry. You're going to let your dough chill, like just sit out in room temperature for about 5 minutes. He wants to go outside so bad, and I won't let him because he's actually, side note about my cat, sorry guys, he's actually going in tomorrow morning to get neutered. So I can't let him out because I may not be able to find him at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So he's a prisoner right now, and he doesn't like it. I'm sorry about the cat in the background. So anyway, back to the recipe. So you're letting your dough just sit out at room temperature for about 5 minutes. Once you've done that, you're going to roll that dough out. You want to get it about 1/4 inch thick, and you're going to start cutting out shapes, the cookies. Now as you can see in the picture, I just used like a little mason jar that I had, okay? I like the size of that circle for that jar. I thought it was just, it was a perfect size for this cookie. You can use you can make them bigger, smaller, different, even like heart shapes or different shapes. You can do whatever you want as far as that shape goes, okay? So you get your cookies cut out. Now, this is the other thing. Before you pop these in the oven, you want to put down, parchment paper on a cookie sheet and put your cookies down. Before you pop them in the oven, though, you want to put them back in the fridge and let them chill for 10 minutes, okay? So you're going to do that. Pop them back in the fridge for 10 minutes. Then you're going to pop them in the oven. You're going to bake these cookies for approximately 8 minutes. You want the edges around the cookie to brown a little bit, to be a little brown. Once you see that the edges are lightly brown, that's when you know they're done. And the top is still like a white color. You want to take them out. Put them, on a cooling rack. Let them completely cool. You want them to be completely cool. That's when you're going to take your dulce de leche, and you're going to, as you can see in the picture, you're going to take that and take one of your cookies and, spread it into the center. I used about, I would say like a teaspoon and a half at least, as far as how much dulce de leche to use. And then once you get the dulce de leche on one cookie, you're going to take another one and you're going to make a little sandwich, and you're going to lightly squeeze with your fingers. Now be very careful. Don't squeeze too tight because the cookie will crumble. That happened to me with a couple of them. You got to be kind of gentle about it. But you're going to squeeze so that the dulce de leche starts coming out on the sides. And that's when you're going to take your cookie and start rolling it in the shredded coconut. Okay, you can see me doing that. I have some shredded coconut there, and you're just going to roll the sides so that the shredded coconut sticks to the dulce de leche. And once you do that, you just, put them down on your tray. And at the very end, I just took some powdered sugar and sprinkled it on top of all the cookies on both sides. And that's it for the alfajores, guys. It's nothing crazy. They're pretty simple, and they are really delicious. They're, like I said, they're different. They're different from your average cookie, and they're super yummy. So I hope you guys try them out. Now let's talk about the Italian Christmas cookies. And these are super simple too, guys. For the Italian Christmas cookies, you're going to need 2 eggs, 6 tablespoons of oil. I used vegetable. Half a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of almond extract, or you can use vanilla. I prefer almond for this recipe. 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 pinch of salt. And for the glaze, you're going to need 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of almond extract, a pinch of salt, and 3 to 4 tablespoons of cream or milk. Okay, so first step, you're going to whisk your eggs, oil, sugar, almond or vanilla extract together in a large bowl. Once you get that whisked up, you can do this all by hand. Once you get that whisked up nice and good, you're going to stir in your flour, your baking powder, and your salt. Once you do that, you're going to roll your dough. And you're going to grab your dough and you're going to start making it into like little balls. Okay, so you're going to take your hand, or you can take a spoon, like a teaspoon or tablespoon, and start grabbing up dough and rolling them into balls. You're going to put them on a cookie sheet with parchment paper. And once you're going to get them all lined up on your cookie sheet, then what you're going to do from there is you're going to stick them. You can either pop them in your fridge or you can pop them in the freezer. If you put them in your fridge, you need to keep them in your fridge for at least 1 hour. Again, this is a dough that you can make ahead, a day or two ahead. Keep it in your fridge for a day or two before cooking if that's what you prefer to do. If you don't want to do at least 1 hour in the fridge, you can do 15 minutes in the freezer, and that would be adequate too. Once you finish that and you bring them out of the freezer or the fridge, you're going to put your oven at 350. Get your oven heated up. Then you're going to cook your cookies for 9 minutes in a 350 oven. You want to wait until the bottoms are light brown and the tops are set. So the bottoms will be a light brown and the tops will still be white. Once you pull your cookies out, you're going to put them on a cooling rack. Let them completely cool, 100% completely cool. Then you're going to make your glaze. To make your glaze, it's really simple. You just throw all the ingredients together and mix. You get your glaze. You start dipping your cookies, as you see in the picture. You start dipping your cookies into the glaze. And this is an important tip. You want to put the sprinkles on right after you put the glaze on, because if you wait too long, the glaze will start to set and it will dry and the sprinkles won't stick to the tops. So you want to do that fairly quickly. I would maybe do 3 or 4 of the cookies in the glaze and then put the sprinkles. Don't do a whole tray of cookies and then wait and then put the sprinkles, because a lot of the glaze will already be set. So you want to do that. And that's it, guys. Once you finish that step and you put your sprinkles on and you're done dipping all your cookies, you're done and you have your Italian Christmas cookies. It's very simple, very easy. Again, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are, willing to try these recipes out for your Christmas time to share with family and friends, or just for yourself. Feliz Navidad. That's how you say Merry Christmas in Spanish. and Buon Natale. That's how you say Merry Christmas in Italian. So with that, I'll end this video, guys. Again, Merry Christmas to you all. God bless everybody, and I hope to be putting out some more videos real soon, guys, for the coming new year. I'm really looking forward to some great content coming up. Bye-bye.